Can you reseal jelly once it's already been opened? How long does shelf-stable truly last for jam? I've been doing an entire series experimenting on jam. As the shelf-stable queen, that's my job, so you don't have to. By the way, I'm MJ with loadedpotato.org, your friendly refrigerator illuminator. I make quick pantry meals that work for everyday life, but also work if the power goes out, if the grocery store's lines wrap around the building, or the zombie apocalypse. So no matter what, you've got a meal in your pantry. I started my jam experiment 14 months ago when I placed brand new jam in 3 different jars. One that just had a lid, one that had a water bath, and one that was resealed using this vacuum sealer to see if it really sealed it. So, as your refrigerator eliminator, it's my job to figure out how we can live without the fridge. And I'm starting with jelly. So, in my first video, after 8 weeks, the lid only started molding and the other 2 were holding firm. Then, my next video, after 20 weeks, the lid only continued to grow mold, not a ton, but definitely enough, and the water bath and vacuum sealed still had 0 mold. So, as a true scientist, I left those jars of jam and didn't open them, and it's been 14 months. I definitely did not forget about them in the back of my pantry. It is a very precise experiment. Nevertheless, it's been 14 months with them sitting in my pantry, so let's go check them out. Here are all 3 jams. Lid A, just jam went in, lid went on, nothing fancy. Lid B, jam went in, lid on, and it got a water bath, which is it was submerged in water and boiled. And lid C, jam in, lid on, and then we use this vacuum sealer to seal the lid to make that top pop down. So at 14 months, lid A still has just a tiny bit of mold. Honestly, it's about the same amount of mold that was on the 20-week one, and it doesn't look like it's grown anymore. So I don't know how that's possible, but it grew a little mold and then stopped. Maybe it ran out of oxygen, I'm not sure. Lid B, our water bath, after 14 months, I don't see any trace of any mold whatsoever. It is looking beautiful. And lid C, the one we did with this awesome vacuum sealer, which was way easier than a water bath, that was a whole mess. Not a single speck of mold anywhere, which is amazing. So after 14 months, a year and 2 months sitting in my pantry, I was able to reseal jam that was already open. I mean, obviously, you think about it, this had to be resealed, so it was made and then put in a jar, so it had to be sealed. So if you open it and reseal it, you should be good to go. The lid, not enough to seal it. However, the water bath and the vacuum sealer are holding on strong. If it were a case of easiness, the vacuum seal was so easy. You just zipped it on, pushed the button, and it was sealed. The water bath, so if you don't have one of these, the water bath worked great, but it was a mess with water, boiling pots, and getting it out and all that jazz. But it's holding strong. So I would definitely recommend this vacuum sealer, link below. This one isn't available anymore, but there are a ton just like it. I'll link one as similar as I can find. It's got a little USB-C charger here, and it just locks right on the top. You push the button, zzz, and it seals it, easy peasy. So I'm gonna keep this experiment going for honestly as long as I can. The jams are still holding strong, and I'm gonna keep you updated. We're gonna keep going with this experiment. So stay tuned for the 2-year mark to see if the water bath and the vacuum sealed jams hold strong. So for more shelf-stable recipes and fun experiments with shelf-stable food, be sure to follow me for more amazing recipes using only shelf-stable ingredients, and check out loadedpotato.org to see all my recipes, meal plans, grocery list, and recommended products to save you time, money, and reduce your dependence on the refrigerator. Loadedpotato.org. Till next time.